All right, let's talk about water. Specifically, how much do you really need to drink? I bet you've heard one answer your whole life. But what if that famous piece of advice is, well, just plain wrong? You know the one I'm talking about, the 8 glasses a day rule. It's so simple, right? So memorable. But here's the real question we need to ask. Is there any actual science behind it, or have we all just fallen for a really, really successful myth? Okay, so first things first, let's really dig in and put this so-called golden rule under the microscope.
So, is it science? The short answer? Nope, not at all. Let's just be crystal clear about this. The whole 8 by 8 rule is not some official medical requirement. There's just no big scientific study out there that proves every single one of us needs exactly 64 ounces of plain water every single day.
And that makes sense, right? Because the truth is, a one-size-fits-all rule just can't work for something like this. Your personal hydration needs are actually as unique as your own fingerprint. I mean, think about it. So many things change the math for you. Your activity level, for starters. A marathon runner is obviously going to need way more water than someone working at a desk all day. And where you live matters a ton. Hot, dry climates are totally different from cool, humid ones. Even what you eat every day plays a huge role. And speaking of food, get this. A pretty big chunk of your daily water intake doesn't even come from a glass. We're talking about 20% on average, coming straight from the food you eat. You know, things like fruits and veggies that are packed with water. So, if we're not supposed to be meticulously counting glasses, then who's running the show? Who's in charge of all this? Well, it's time to meet the real, unsung heroes of your body's hydration story, your kidneys. Seriously, you need to stop thinking of your kidneys as just simple filters. They are so much more than that. They're like these master chemists or tiny, super sophisticated processing plants that are working around the clock 24/7 just to keep your entire system in perfect balance. So here's their main job, the really crucial part. They're constantly testing your blood, filtering out all the junk, and this is the most important part. They're maintaining this incredibly delicate balance of water and electrolytes, things like sodium, that your body absolutely needs to function properly. And this is a constant balancing act. It never stops. So, if you're getting a little dehydrated, your kidneys get a message, hey, conserve water, and your urine gets darker. On the flip side, if you start drinking way too much water, they go into overdrive to flush out all that excess, which stops your system from getting too diluted. Okay, so when you realize how smart your kidneys are, it leads to this awesome conclusion. You really don't need some fancy app or a smart water bottle that beeps at you. Your body already has its own built-in, totally foolproof system. Yep, you heard me. The most accurate real-time hydration sensor you own is located in your toilet. It's time to talk about the good old pee test. And it is so simple. Seriously, just look at the color. If it's a pale, straw-like yellow, you're perfect. That's the Goldilocks zone. You're doing great. If it's starting to look dark yellow or kind of amber-colored, that's your body literally sending you a notification that says, hey, time for a refill. And if it's completely clear, like water, you might actually be overdoing it. You can ease up and give your kidneys a little break. All right, so now that you know exactly how to read your body's own signals, let's go over a few super simple tips to help you stay right in that sweet spot. Okay, here are 3 easy hacks you can try. Number 1, front load your day. Drink a big glass of water right when you wake up to get a head start. Number 2, use the 1-for-1 rule. For every coffee or alcoholic drink you have, match it with 1 glass of water. It's an easy way to stay balanced. And finally, number 3, if you find plain water kind of boring, jazz it up. Add some bubbles with carbonation or a squeeze of lemon or lime. It all counts. Okay, let's bring this all home. What's the real bottom line here? Let's talk about the new science-backed way to think about hydration. This quote really says it all. Your kidneys don't need a flood, they need a steady stream. So the new philosophy is all about consistency, not volume. Forget chugging a gallon of water at once. Your body, and especially your kidneys, work way better with a steady, manageable flow of fluids all day long. So, okay, what does that steady stream actually look like in terms of numbers? Well, if you need a general guideline, the U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine give a baseline. For most healthy women, they suggest around 11.5 cups, that's about 2.7 liters, per day. And for most healthy men, that number is a little bit higher. We're looking at around 15.5 cups or 3.7 liters a day.
Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a lot of water. But, and this is the most important part, that total number includes all sources. We're talking about the water in your food, your morning coffee, that tea you have in the afternoon. All of it counts toward that goal. And that makes hitting the target way, way easier. And, of course, we have to add a quick but very important note here. This is all general advice for healthy adults. If you have a history of kidney stones or chronic kidney disease or any other specific medical condition, you absolutely need to check with your doctor to figure out what's right for you. So let's just end on this thought. Forget the arbitrary rules, forget the apps, forget counting every single glass. The real question is, are you listening to your kidneys? Are you paying attention to the incredibly smart feedback system your body already has built right in? Maybe it's time to start.